There is fire on the mountain, and the president must intervene. Sheikh Gumi has accused Donald Trump of supporting the war against Palestinians, and he has told the Palestinians that you are the victor, that God has given Palestinians victory over Israel. Now, this is a very big controversy. There is fire on the mountain. President Bola Ahmed must step in. Nothing concerns Nigeria over the war between Israel and Palestinians. Don't forget, Donald Trump has brokered a ceasefire between Israel and Palestinians on Friday, the 10th of October. But today, the 11th of October, this is a breaking news. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi on his own Facebook page, which is right there on your screen from the Daily Post, he has said God has given Palestinians victory over Israel. Imagine that statement. Look at that statement. He has said God has given Palestinians victory over Israel. And Donald Trump is accusing him of using that war to make himself a global figure. Imagine this statement coming from Sheikh Gumi. What is the problem with Palestine or Israel? There are Boko Haram in the north. There are bandits in the north. There are killers in the north. What it concerns you with Israel or USA? So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must step in to stop this nonsense from Sheikh Ahmad Gumi. Let's start like this. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video. Kindly like and share as you are watching, and drop your comments. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and also on notifications. Check your screen as you are watching this video. Today, Saturday, the 11th of October, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi is making a statement insulting, talking to Donald Trump and the Israeli government. You said God has given Palestinian people victory. What a statement. What a man. This same man was negotiating for bandits under Buhari. This same Sheikh Gumi, he was negotiating for bandits, and all Nigerians saw it. The same man again accused the Israeli Mossad of trying to kill top Islamic clerics in Nigeria. This same Sheikh Ahmad Gumi. The same Sheikh Ahmad Gumi said in September that the government must not provoke terrorists. I've always said it. Is he above the law? Is Sheikh Gumi above the law? Can't he be reined in? Can't he be brought to book? Is he above the law of Nigeria? Why is he behaving like nobody can stop him? What a statement. How can you make that statement? Now there's a peace deal between Palestinians and Israel, brokered by Donald Trump. You are now saying that God has given Palestinians victory. What a statement. You know, people, you are supporting Palestine, that's the problem. But instead of you to speak out against Boko Haram in the north, instead of you to speak out against bandits in the north, you are busy talking about Palestine, talking about the Biafra. What you know concern now? Okay, let's move forward as a Nigerian. Let's have restructuring. Una go say no. Let's have general of government. You say no. You say Palestine. You say Nnamdi Kanu. You say Biafra. Leave those things. Those things are not the problem of northern Nigeria. It is illiteracy, poverty, lack of employment. These things are the problem of northern Nigeria. So leave the issue of Palestine and Israel alone. You can't now. You're even talking to someone like Donald Trump. Now a world president talking anyhow. Donald Trump, I don't understand. I just don't understand what this man. I don't even know who he's sending himself. If, for example, Saudi Arabia could deport him, you don't know what it means. Saudi Arabia deported Sheikh Gumi. You don't know what it means. Every time we want, okay, they're talking about let there be peace. We want peace. You are talking about the fact that in Israel and in Palestine, that is nonsense. Arab nonsense. Nonsense. Let there be peace. We want peace. You are talking about Israel. What concern you there? What concern you there? What concern you there between the Israel something and the Palestinians? What is the problem? God forbid. Even when Israel said they were prepared to help Nigeria to defeat the bandits, you say no. Even when Israel, they said it, that they were prepared to defeat Boko Haram and ISIS, they made a statement. You say no. You rejected it. Instead, you are not turning the thing upside down. That Israeli Mossad are planning to kill Islamic leaders. Instead of Nigeria to say, okay, Israel military, come and assist us so that we can defeat the terrorists, so we can defeat the bandits in Nigeria. You are using God have mercy. All these things are nonsense in the first place. This is total rubbish. You have Jesus said, remove the log in your eyes. Before you remove that same log in another man's eyes. Remove that thing first in your eyes. Look at the north. You are talking about Palestine. Leave them. He said God has given them victory. What a statement. United States is a world power. Leave them with their something. We are talking to Donald Trump in that way. So the president must rein him in. Sheikh Gumi must be rein in. I've always said it. If possible, he must be investigated over the dealings with the bandits under Buhari. I've been saying this how many times. He must be investigated. I've been saying it how many times. Let him be investigated. Let them know who is sending him and why is he carrying this act. So he must be thoroughly investigated. Now that is the problem. That's just the problem. Look at the northern Nigeria. They are talking about in America must not be released. In America must not be released. But they were releasing bandits. They were negotiating for bandits. Every time they are releasing bandits. Negotiating with bandits in Nigeria. And you see these things. What nonsense. See, now, like I said, the South must be united. That's the only way out. The South must be united to speak with one voice. That's the only way out. There are no other ways around it. That is the only way out. If the South is united and they speak with one voice and they agree on the issue of state police, that's the only way. One voice speak and having an agreement over state police. There are no other ways again. That is the only way the South can do it. When I ask people to talk about their comments over what happened in the north, local government chairman in Katsina, he attended bandits wedding. Imagine a local government that they elected you to serve. He was attending bandits wedding in this country. Or is it the emir that fled when they burned his palace? All these things are what the nation is talking about. All these things are now they God have mercy. All these things are the problem. You are busy talking about Palestinians, about Israel. Those ones, that's their place. Their speech is good for them. We are in Nigeria. Let's talk about the problem that is bedeviling the nation. There's hunger, there's insecurity, there's especially in the northern part of Nigeria. These children, they should go to school. Allow them have Western education. And anything with that. Allow them have Western education. Let them go to school. Let them learn how to live life properly. Say no, Almajiri. What is the problem now? He said no. Okay, let them go to school. He said no. They will be down the Almajiri. Is that supposed to be? Let Pikin go to school, make him learn something. Say no. Let them go and do Almajiri. Look at everything. That is the problem. If only the southern legislators, the governors, the way they came together in 2022 in Asaba Declaration, when they told Muhammadu Buhari, while he was alive then, I was the president, that power must come to southern Nigeria. If only it's possible that this can do the same thing and ask for restructuring. The northern, the southern governors, the reps members, the senators, let them come together and ask for restructuring. It's simple. Everybody coming together and ask for a restructured Nigeria. That's the only way. Because obviously, to the Western world, Nigerians are the same. The Yoruba, the Igbo, that all of us are being seen as one. But no, these people are quite different. That's the thing. Now, all of us are being seen as one people. But these people are quite different. Because ordinarily, a Yoruba Muslim, nothing concern them. A Yoruba Christian, an Igbo man. Okay, have you seen any Igbo priest talking about saying that God has given Israel victory? Nothing concern you. All these things are the clear problems. Now, it is right there on your screen. Look at what Muhammadu Buhari too said. Also on your screen there. It's there on your screen. Look at what he too said. How can you make that statement? That an offensive against Boko Haram was anti-North, that it was against the North. Imagine that statement. It's right there on your screen also. What a statement. All these things, like I've always been saying, are the pointers. The only way things can work as of today, October 11, 2025, is us to have a restructured Nigeria. A state police. I'm talking about a state police. I've already been saying it every day. A state police is a structured country, and in a country where everybody is in charge of the natural resources. Don't finish. In this same country, some of them, their houses were not returned to them after that war. They lost many things. But then, their leaders saw in their own way. Let us have this kind of apprenticeship system. Where after you serve Oga for how many years? You serve Oga finish, Oga will now say to you, you just have your own business. That was how gradually the Igbos took it out of poverty, small. Gradual process. After you serve Oga finish, Oga said to you, you become Oga. That's how small. That was how they took themselves Now listen. Now that was how they took themselves out of poverty. Oga said to you, you go. Now gradually, they were moved. Small, they moved. But in the north, he said, okay, he said, picking Almajiri. I'm asking now, listen to me. Even in Islamic countries, are there Almajiris? Saudi Arabia is the birthplace of Islam. I'm telling you something. Saudi Arabia, Islam came from there. How many Almajiri children are in Saudi Arabia? Now, go and look at the literacy level of Saudi Arabia. Go and check the literacy level of Saudi Arabia. Go there and check. Or Google it. Saudi is an Islamic country. Iran is an Islamic country. UAE is an Islamic country. Bahrain, Qatar. So send your children to school. Say no. What am I talking about? When they go, they have information which will not be benefit to them in the future. Not all these bandits. Don't forget, my viewers. Drop your comment on this. Drop your comment. Like and share. Drop your comment now. Drop your comment if you are watching. Drop your comment now if you are watching. Don't drop your comment. I want to see your comment. But like and share now. And you're not subscribed up to this stage. Subscribe now and on notification. Now, do you know that Saudi Arabia themselves, they banned Sheikh Gumi and he was deported? Do you know that? Saudi Arabia themselves, they banned Sheikh Gumi and he was deported. Saudi Arabia themselves, they banned Sheikh Gumi and it was reported on all major news outlets in Nigeria. Because Saudi Arabia said, we don't want any form of radicalism in our country. So even them, Boko Haram and ISIS, everybody said, no, go somewhere. And invest in education. That is how to run a... Because we say these things, some of you are always angry. Some of you cannot even see beyond today. So you can, that's your problem. You can't. It's not about politics. Let us have a proper restructured Nigeria. And again, there must be a southern unity. Oh God, there must be a southern unity. But if care is not taken, southern speak with one voice in the south. They will say one north, one voice. I'm talking about the voice of knowledge, of understanding, of reasoning. I asked a Yoruba man here, I said, who is a threat to Yoruba between the armed Fulani and the Igbo man doing business? But the Igbo man come to your place, he does, he does business. Any business, he just does business. He rent house. He even buy house or he build house. He buy land in that community. How many times have Yoruba and Igbo ever fought any war before? There can be some clashes. That one I'm talking about a war. Because in the southern Nigeria, no, not southern Nigeria, southern protectorate, before we were joined together by force, Igbos and Yoruba were there, that side. In the north are like this. So the northern Nigeria, what do they want? Tinubu, now you say you want Tinubu. Jonathan gave you everything. Jonathan gave the north everything. The man tried, Jonathan tried for the north. He abandoned where he came from and he was building Almajiri schools. He wanted the north to go to school. Building everything, giving them the right to choose. But still, they voted him out. And they voted for Muhammadu Buhari. They voted him out. Now, Tinubu don't enter. He said he won't come out time again. That is the problem. The same Jonathan, which most of you call many names. That man, the man is Gogoro, the man is a bad man, the man is a weakling. Jonathan is the most insulted president in Nigeria history. Jonathan is the most insulted. They insulted that man left, right, center. They are now begging him to come back. Now, to come back and do what? Well, now, he has a right to. I like him. Jonathan. He did well. Economy was better. But they're not begging him because they want to use him again. Tinubu that they put, they cannot handle him. Tinubu has now proven too stubborn for them. Abi, na dem put am there now.